Show me you're ready for learning. Riley, look this way. I'm not worried about anybody else. My friends, we are doing math this morning, and this morning I know that I have my Amen card for you. And this card shares with us what we're learning about, right? And we've been talking a lot about addition, and today I have a new thing to share with you for addition. This card says I can show addition and subtraction using objects, fingers, expressions, equations, or acting out situations. So I'm going to keep this close because we're going to be talking about the different ways we can add. I have this chart up here. This says addition strategies. In here I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 addition strategies. We have used 3 of them already. Raise your hand if you remember using these or using blocks. When we add, sometimes we use blocks, don't we? Dylan, how would we use the blocks if we were trying to add 3 plus 2? What would we do? So we put 3 blocks where? Good, and we put under the 2. So when we use blocks in our classroom, we had to put the blocks right under our numbers so we knew what to do with them. Once we had our blocks all set ready, Corbin, what did we have to do once we had those blocks set like this so that we could get our answer? We had to count them, didn't we? So we counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how we got our 5. You friends have been doing this at the back tables during math centers. You've been doing this with the blocks. This next one we've been doing a lot of lately. This one is draw dots. We have our math problem, 6 plus 3. And my friend Isabella, how did we draw the dots? How did I know what to do? Good, so what would we do for 6? Draw 6 dots. What would we do for 3?
Draw 3 dots.
And then what? Now we have our dots. What do we have to do?
We have to count them and then put the right answer.
We'd have to count them and put the right answer. Perfect. This was the one we've been working on, and we've been trying so hard. This is one of our hardest addition strategies that we have. Put the big number in your head and count on. So we started with putting the big number because we wanted to do subtraction that way, didn't we? But with addition, if you think way back, we were putting the first number in our head. So if I had 2 plus 4, I'm looking at that first number, and I'm putting the 2 in my head. Can everybody put the 2 in your head? Put that 2 in your head. Really think about it. Put it right there. Point to your head and put it right there. I want you now to put 4 fingers up. So you have your 2 in your head. Put 4 fingers up. Andrew, you join us. 2 is in your head. 4 fingers up. If we have 2, we're now going to count on by putting our fingers down one at a time. Ready? So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You had 2 plus 4 equals 6. That's what this strategy was. Well, guess what? I have another strategy for you. And this one, you guys are really going to like. This is use a number line. On all of your name tags, you have a number line. You use it to write your numbers. But today, I have a way cool number line to show you. Look at this number line. This number line is special just for you friends to use. This number line has a little frog, and he can move. What else do you think we can do with a number line? Can anybody raise their hand and see? What do you notice on this number line? Or what do you think we can do? Zoe?
Count.
We can count. What way could we count, Zoe?
Put the frog and move it.
We could count and move the frog. Can we count up, Zoe, and move the frog? Boys and girls, does our frog slide down too? So we can count forward on our number line. And just like we've been doing in class with counting backwards from 10, you could count backwards on the number line. What else do you notice? Riley, what do you see? You're really close. What do you see on this number line?
You can go all the way to 30.
So, and what number does it start with?
0 that ends with 30.
So we could count from 0 all the way to 30 on here.
And
What?
30 back.
And 30 back down to 0. Tanner, what do you notice? Anything else on this number line? See anything else?
Wow.
Not sure. Anybody else see anything else? Bailey? Audrey, hold on to it for just a minute, okay? Dylan? So we could count to 20, couldn't we? We could slide it and put it right on the 20. Do you know what else I noticed? Austin, if I look at this number line, if I move my frog and I move it to the number 10, do you see the number 10 peeking through? So with this little frog, he shows exactly the number that you are on. I want to show you friends today, Riley, how we can add a new way using our math equations on a number line. Oh man, friends, this is what we're going to do today. We have how to add on a number line. The first thing that I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to select a card. After we select a card, you're going to move your frog, this little guy, to the first number. So if you see up here, I have 10 plus 5 on my card, and I've moved my frog so you see the 10. Okay? The third step is you're going to find that second number. So our second numbers are 5, and that's going to tell us how many hops to move. So when you move, each time you move one number, it's like the frog's hopping to that number. So he's going to hop 5 times. He's going to move 5 numbers and hop them. Then on this card, you see this box? You're going to be having a dry erase marker, and you're going to get to write the answer in the box. Okay? I want to show you this in a fishbowl. So I'm going to count down from 3, and I'd like you to get into a fishbowl. I'm on 2. I'm on 1. And I'm on 0. Thank you. Chloe, there's lots of space over here. Can you come sit over here? Perfect. You may sit right there too. There's spot. All right, my friends, I'm going to sit starting in the middle. Sit over here with Eden so you have space. Okay. Switch right over here, Eden. There you go. All right. I'd like to invite into my fishbowl Zoe. Can you come sit in? So I can leave your sweatshirt right there. I see that she's sitting in ready. I'm looking for my next quiet friend. Remember, I'm going to be inviting more friends into the fishbowl, just like we've been practicing. I have, Zoe, I have some cards here. Just like on step 1, I'm going to get out my cards and I need to select one card. So boys and girls, around the fishbowl, I have selected, I've taken one card out of my pile of math problems, of equations. Zoe, this math problem says 4 plus 6. I know when I'm using a number line, I need to put my frog on the first number. So my frog's going to go on the 4. So I'm going to take and put my frog, he just kind of slides, putting him right on the 4. Do you see it? Okay. Oh yeah, I'll show you. Sit back on your bottoms, make sure you're sitting crisscross. My friends, do you see how it's right on the 4? Right on the 4? My next step tells me that I need to move it. I need to hop my frog. And I see my second number is a 6. Do you see it, Zoe? So I need to move 6 hops. I'm going to show Zoe first, then I'll show my friends around the fishbowl. I have 1 hop, 2 hops, 3 hops, 4 hops, 5 hops, 6 hops. Zoe, what's my number? 10. Boys and girls, do you see how there's a 10 in that little window right by the frog? Do you see the 10?
I already saw
I now know that 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I'm going to take my marker, put the cap on the back, and I'm going to write a 10. 10? Now here's the most important part. Are you ready? I need to be able to tell you, Zoe, why I got a 10. So Zoe, I know if I go back, I know when we add, our number has to get higher. So I know I need to move my frog so it gets higher on the number line. I started at 4, and I'm going to move it 6. So I had to move 6 hops, I got the answer, 10. Zoe, can you choose a card? Can you read your equation really loud so everybody can hear you?
4 plus 2.
Okay, 4 plus 2. What are you going to do first, Zoe? Sit down.
Have it 4 times.
So you're going to put it on what number? What are you going to put it on? Put it on the 4. Okay, Zoe has it on the 4. Zoe's moving it 2 spaces, she said. What'd you get? 6. So what do you need to write in your box? Can I show the friends? As I'm showing the friends, Zoe, can you let us know how did we do this?
I started at 4 and then I got 2 hops and then I moved it to 6.
Perfect. Zoe, do you think you're ready to teach a friend? Okay, I'm going to scoot back. Here are your cards. You may put your number here. Coming into my fishbowl. Austin, can you come sit right here? All right, Zoe, choose a card and share, Austin, how we do it.
5 plus 5. Number 5, 6.
What's your answer?
10.
So what do you have to do? So Zoe had 5 plus 5. She started with 5 because that was her first step. Then she had to do 5 hops. She had to move it 5 times. Zoe, can you explain to Austin what you did?
I had 5 and I moved it on 5 and then I had 5 more and I made up 10.
And we know for the addition our number has to get
5.
higher, all right? Our number has to get higher. Good, Austin, can you select a card? Just choose the top one. There you go, top one. Good.
6 plus 6. 6 equals
6 plus
4 plus 4.
equals. Okay, you turn the number line, Austin, so you have it in front of you facing you. This. There you go. Okay. So you gotta find that first number. Find that 6. Find your 6 first. First number. There you go. Okay, now you're moving how many hops?
4. I was way on the 10.
But you have to start at the 6. Okay, move 4 hops. 1.
2, 3, 4.
Good. What'd you get?
10.
Can you yep, write it. Okay. Can you share with Zoe what you just did?
I wrote 10.
You wrote a 10. And what did you do on your number line? What number did you start with?
6,
And you moved how many?
4,
And that gave you your answer of
10.
Can you sit next to Zoe? Put your number line down. Come sit right here, Austin, right next to Zoe. I'm going to invite 2 more friends, and then we're going to do our partner work. Okay, you're going to now teach a new friend. Here's your pile. Here's your pile, Zoe. Andrew P., can you come sit in front of Zoe? Isabella, can you come sit in front of Austin? Austin. You may get a Kleenex if you need it.
I can go check.
Okay. All right. Yep. Tell him to pick a card. Pick a card.
What's 10 plus 9? Plus 9. I knew it.
Okay, so these friends over here, you're watching this group. These friends over here, you're watching these friends. Okay, say it really loud so they can hear you. 9 plus 9. Say it really loud.
9 plus 6. 9.
Okay, so what is he going to go on?
Stop. What is
Say
it?
10. Your number right here is
1, 2.
10. Isabella, can you help put it on 10?
already on page.
Oh, perfect. Okay, how many, Austin, is Isabella gonna move it? 3. Tell her to move 3 hops. Good, you moved 3 hops. So what's your answer?
14.
So what do you need to do? Right on the ground.
Your turn. Pencil C.
Okay, Isabella, explain to Austin how you got that number really loud so we can hear you.
I just moved it. I moved it 10, and I moved it 3, and then it got on 13, so I just wrote a 13.
And we know with addition we have to move it so the number gets
The right number.
higher, right? And the right number.
What I put on 6.
My friends that are in the middle, can you just stop right where you are? My friends around the circle, can you turn and look right up here? So everybody's looking at the boards. Just swivel your bottoms so you're looking right up here. So you're going to look up here. Good. My back row, you guys are perfect right away. I want to just review because in just a minute you are going to go back to your table spots with your math partner and you're going to be doing these steps. Your first step you're going to get is you're going to get out your card, just like the friends in the middle did. They took a card. After you have your card out, you're finding that first number. That's the most important thing. You need to find that first number so you can start your addition. If you have it on the wrong number, you're not going to get the right answer. So with 10 plus 5, we have to start it on what number, everybody? Everybody, what number do you start on? Good, 8 and 10. You have to have it on 10. We're then moving, our second number is 5, right? So we're going to move 5 hops, and we're trying to get our number higher. So you're moving up. Once you move it, you'll get your answer. This answer is 15. You'll write your answer in the box. And then the most important, the very, very most important part, just like Isabella did, is explain your answer. You're sharing why you got 15. How did you get that number? Okay? My friends in the middle, just leave everything right where it is. Keep it flat. If you are a peanut butter friend, wait, don't move yet. You don't have the instructions. If you're a peanut butter friend, raise your hand. Okay. Peanut butter friends, on my back table, on your back table, you are going to get 1 baggie of cards, so 1 baggie of cards, and 1 number line. Peanut butter friends, go get 1 baggie of cards. It doesn't matter what color the cards are. Take 1 bag and get 1 number line. Just my peanut butter friends. Riley, are you a peanut butter friend? Stand up and walk then, please. And then you may go right back to your seats, peanut butter friends. My jelly friends. Over on the table, Chloe, wait, they're going to be getting something different. Jelly friends, there is socks and markers. You need to get 2 markers and 1 sock. Jelly friends, go get 2 markers and 1 sock. And you're going right back to your table spot.
Okay, I wrote for she wants to serve a cup
My friends, when the friend that has the number lines, that friend may start. So the friend that has the number line, you take out a card and you may start. Okay. You sit right here. Nope, just one. That's all you can. Okay, she's going to start choosing a card.
No.
Sit right here, Bailey. Sit right next to
I tell you now why, remember?
Okay.
That's okay.
Equals. Now I come to 1.
One. Okay. Nope, it doesn't matter. Riley, what are we going to do?
Second grade is boy.
No, she wants first. 1, 2, 3. 2.
And what do you have to do?
I like that frog.
1, 2, 3.
Can you tell us what you're going to do?
Wow. Now you gotta tell them how you got that number.
What's your answer? Why do you put it here?
2, 2, 3.
Tell Corbin how you got 16.
I put it on the paper right there. And then I
Ooh, that's a big number. 10.
Do it correctly? Sure did. Put it to the side. You choose a number.
I'm trying to do I don't do. No, it's 9 first. That's it. It's 9 first.
What number? What's your first number? 6. Good.
Let me see how you do yours. What you gonna start on?
You're on your 6. Check to make sure your number matches. Let's see, does this number right here match? There it goes. Now what are you going to do, Brianna?
What number is that?
You're going to move 4 hops. So move 4 hops that way.
Tell us how you do what you do. What number are you gonna start
What's
on?
your answer? 10. She's going to write it and she's going to tell you also.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Listen and see if she
this
can
way.
share why, or maybe you can share why. Brianna, can you tell us how you
What
did
number are
it?
you gonna start on? Nope. We're gonna turn it around.
Can you tell how did she get 6 plus 4?
Because it said
So she started at what number?
6 and 4.
And then she moved how many? And what number did it get to? And we know with addition our number gets higher, right? All right, switch it and move it to Austin. It's Austin's turn. Austin, choose a card.
Someone get 0. That would equal. I know
That's the highest number.
I know
that's
that's
listen.
I do that. Because I have not 4 and then I have 0. Now put it back on. Your turn. You have to tell me why. I just did. I said I have 4 hops and I have 4 more hops.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I did. 7, 8, 9. 8 or 9. I have hit it. So you got 18. I got 4. 15. I already got. What's the first number? How much do you got? I got 4.
Okay, we're not going to move it.
Turn it over here.
Nope, 5.
You guys have 3 in it?
Move it 2 hops.
1.
2. What's your answer?
9.
7. Good.
I have 2
Perfect. 5 plus 2 equals 7. Can you explain why? Why does 5 plus 2 equal 7? Bailey, he's going to explain to you why 5 plus 2 equals 7.
Get that.
What did you start at? And what did you add? You added 2 and 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. All right, Bailey, put yours on your number.
But you started on 5. How many first number? Because you added 3, so you took how many
We
hops?
have to erase our
3 hops. Okay.
I found it.
Can everybody go like this? Put your markers down for just a minute. Every friend has a marker right now, right? I want you, in just a minute, don't move yet, your hand should be up. In just a minute, I'm going to give every friend in here a math problem. And you're going to work as a team to try to answer this math problem. Okay? Put your hands down. My friends, I want you to flip over one of your cards So you have the blank side. Each friend, flip over a card, put it in front of you, perfect, Zoe, so that you have a blank side. Good, Brianna S. It can be one that you use. Every peanut butter and jelly card, everybody's going to flip it over and put it on the blank side. Okay? This is going to be where you're going to write your answer. I want you to work as a team and move your frog so you can answer this math problem. Are you ready? 4 plus 2 equals. Work with your buddy and do 4 plus 2 equals. 4 plus 2. Show me 4 plus 2. Once you do 4 plus 2, you're going to write that answer on the back of your card. Okay, 4 plus 2. Move it 2. Was it equal? Write the number on the back of your card. Write the number on the back of your card.
Got it.
Help your buddy out.
Look at 6.
4 plus 2 equals. Can you take your card and hold it right by your heart so I can see your number, whichever way you wrote it? Take it right by your heart. Ooh, I saw you even wrote the equation. Thanks. 4 plus 2. Everybody, can you whisper? What does 4 plus 2 equal? 6. Put your cards down.
You want us to erase it?
Cap your markers.
Do you want us to erase it?
Leave it just like that. Cap your markers. Who can raise their hand and tell me what we learned today, what we're working on with our number lines? What did we learn today? Isabella, really loud. What did we learn today?
We learned to use our number lines to get the answer.
For what type of problem, Isabella?
The math problem.
The math problem. And Isabella, did we add today or did we subtract?
Add.
We did. We worked on adding today. Who can tell me what our first step was when we had to add? Raising a quiet hand. Zoe, what was our first step? I had to show you what to do. Okay. Once I showed you what to do, what did you have to do at your table spot? What did you have to get first? Okay, so you got your markers, you got your supplies, you got your card, and you had to choose how many cards? You had to choose a bag, and then how many cards did you have to get? 1. Dylan, once we got 1 card, we have our 1 card, what number did we have to look at first, Riley? We had to look at, if I had this number card, what number do I have to look at first? The 8, the first number, right? Riley, after I have the 8 and I have it on my number line, then what do I have to do, Riley?
4.
And I had to move it forward, okay? My friends, can you put your hands in your lap? Can you take one hand from your lap and tap your back?